Welcome to Module 2, Week 2 of the Summer 2019 session. This module continues to focus on understanding business communication, and here is where you will learn about using an appropriate writing style and writing good news and neutral messages. By the end of this module, you will meet learning objectives for Chapters 4 and 5, stated on page 2.1, Module Overview and Learning Objectives page. To meet these objectives, you will need to complete the following activities and assessments. First, be sure to read Chapter 4, Use an Appropriate Style in your textbook, and review the Chapter 4 PowerPoint slideshow lecture on Module page 2.2. Next, you will perform some skills building exercises based on each of the learning objectives from Chapter 4. There will be a video available to help guide you through the first exercise for each section. Then you will complete the remaining exercises according to the section instructions. Using correct grammar and writing mechanics skills is integral when writing in a professional business environment. So please take time to review the bonus Chapter B, Correctness in Communication, in PDF format available to you. I strongly recommend downloading this document to use as a resource throughout the course and moving forward, as it contains help with proper writing skills many of us have forgotten. As I mentioned in the orientation video, because this is an accelerated course with a great deal of content to learn, you will be reading and performing activities for more than one chapter each week, so use your time management skills. That being said, the next set of activities you will need to complete includes reading Chapter 5, Writing Good News and Neutral Messages, in your textbook, and review the Chapter 5 PowerPoint slideshow on Module page 2.5. Next, you will perform a Planning the Good News Message hands-on activity using the documents and instructions you used to complete Chapter 1 and 2, Planning the Message. Again, I will make sure to include an instructional video to help guide you through the process. This Planning the Good News Message is going to be related to the hands-on activity that follows. Following that hands-on activity, you will need to participate in another discussion forum titled, Could You Do Without Technology? Finally, you will complete the Module 2 review quiz worth 45 points in total. Now let's take a quick tour of the pages within this module by clicking the Next button. On page 2.2, you have access to the instructor version of the chapter PowerPoint slideshows. You also have access to my lecture notes for the chapter slide presentation. To download this file, you just need to click here for the PDF version that has the notes pages, as if we were actually in lecture. The next page is the bonus Chapter B, Correctness in Communication. This is a PDF file, and I strongly suggest that you download this document and use it as a resource throughout the course, as it contains help with the proper writing skills. Lots of grammar, standards for punctuation, all of these things which I will be grading you on in your assignments. Again, you can click here for a PDF version of bonus Chapter B, Correctness in Communication. The next page, 2.4, is where you'll find the first hands-on activity assignment for this module. Be sure to read the instructions carefully from start to finish. The first thing that you need to do is to click on the link under the Attachments heading and open and save the fillable form. This is what it looks like. We will be using this to complete this activity. Again, Remember to read this page in its entirety, and as you can see, the assignment instructions state to download the PDF to be used to complete the activity, and follow the directions under each section heading using the writing skills learned in the textbook. Save the completed document using the following format: your last name dash first name dash chapter 4 dash SBE. When you have completed the assignment in its entirety, you will attach your assignment file as a PDF document and click Submit using the instructions on the Canvas Student Guides, How Do I Submit an Online Assignment? Please be aware that every one of these pages has links to the Canvas Student Guides that should help you with whatever you have to do within the module and on each of the activity pages. There is a grading rubric. As you can see, just by completing each of the sections of this assignment in the grading rubric, you will earn up to 20 points. If you do not complete one of the sections, obviously you'll not earn the points for that section. But pay close attention to this section right here, the revised by managing information in sentences and paragraphs, and revised by managing paragraph focus. This is where you'll have to do a little bit of a writing exercise, therefore it's worth a few more points. This activity is the first of many tools you will need to use in the future writing assignments, so be sure you understand these concepts. The deadline due date for this assignment is next Sunday, June 23rd by 11:59 p.m. Clicking the next button brings us to page 2.5 and the PowerPoint slideshow and lecture notes for Chapter 5, Writing Good News and Neutral Messages. The first thing you'll see here is the lecture notes that I use. You will be able to download this document and use it as a guide. Page 2.6 includes the documents you would use to plan the message for the hands-on activity found on page 2.7. These are the same documents you used in Module 1. Click the links to download the blank audience analysis worksheet and planning the message worksheet. Once you have downloaded them, you will click the next button. I will include an instructional video to help guide you through using the worksheets to plan how you will revise this particular ineffective message. Prepare a Microsoft Word or rich text format document that includes your revised message. Again, read the instructions very carefully. Remember to pay attention to the document format in which your revised message should be presented. Then revise the message using the 3-paragraph minimum setup of an opening paragraph that meets the message plan for a direct claim, at least one body content paragraph, and an appropriate closing. Important hint. Use the grading rubrics, the proficient level of the grading rubric, as a checklist to make sure that you have met all of the requirements and give yourself the opportunity to earn the full points for the assignment. Page 2.8 is an interesting discussion forum asking the question, could you do without technology? First, watch the video and then read the video case background to help you prepare your response. Again, please pay attention to the due dates. Every time you have a discussion forum, your initial post will be due by Wednesday, midweek of the module. Again, manage your time wisely. Then you must reply to at least 2 of your classmates no later than Sunday at 11:59 p.m. It's imperative that you remember that your original thread should be at least 300 words and be substantive. Don't just use the I agree or I feel statements. Back up what you agree, why you agree, and why you feel by citing sources that justify your feelings. You can get that information from the internet, preferably using Google Scholar or other documents focused in found in the Grossmont College Library. You have access to the Grossmont College Library in the course menu. Lots of databases to help you with your research for evidence. We use the Modern Language Association 7th edition writing style. Familiarize yourself with that. There will also be links to external site for work cited by accessing the Purdue Online Writing Lab. I will be sure to include links for that moving forward. Finally, one other thing, make sure that you click the subscribe button here so that you know when people are responding to your post so that you can respond as well. Okay, clicking the next button gives us access to page 2.9, which is the module review. The first part of the module review includes 20 multiple choice questions from both chapters 4 and 5, and they are worth 1 point each. Part 2 of the module review includes what I call a document for analysis. And this is where you will have another one of those ineffective messages, as you can see here. And you have to use your planning skills to revise the message, determine what kind of format it should take, and make sure that you prepare your document in the appropriate format using all of the appropriate parts, and revise the message to meet the message plan of a good news or neutral message. For both parts of this review, you can use your notes, the PowerPoint slides, the lecture notes, and the textbook. There is no time limit on this section, with the exception of the due date and time being Sunday, June 23rd by 11:59 p.m. The first part has a time limit of 90 minutes. However, you do have 2 attempts to get the highest grade you possibly can. One important note: please do not wait until the last day and minute to complete and submit your work, because the system, the Canvas system and the district systems, perform updates and maintenance on Sundays. And although they claim it is not service impacting, I have received many frantic emails from students who were unable to complete or submit work due to issues that may arise during these updates. Well, I hope this has helped you to prepare for the module requirements. I look forward to reading your assignments. Have a great week.